Today we have to start with the hyperlinking, the concept of hyperlink, concept of linking to the external data and linking to registered data, setting up spreadsheets for sharing and recording changes. So let's start with this. So talking about hyperlink, what exactly hyperlink is? For example, I go to help, and in help, I'm going to the topic. I find that there are a number of topics which are listed over here. And there are some topics where there are certain words which are underlined. Now, the moment I bring my cursor over here on these underlined words, it changes to a hand. The cursor changes to a hand. This indicates that this particular word is not a normal word. It is a special word, which is a hyperlinked word. What hyperlinking means is that when you're going to click on this particular word or this line or this picture, it is linked with another website, it is linked with another web page, or it is linked with another section on the same page. So this particular word or sentence or the picture has got a link which is associated with it, which might be on the same page, which might be on a different page, or which might be on another website. So the moment I'm going to click on this, it's going to take me to that particular site or the page. That's what hyperlink actually does. So if I'm going to click on this, check for updates, the moment I click on check for updates, it's going to take me to that particular place. If I click on this, you find that online updates is again underlined and blue in color. So there are three colors which are normally associated with it. I'm not going into the details, but normally all the hyperlink words are blue in color and all the visited links are purple in color. So if I click on this online update, it will take me to for online update. If I click on check for updates, it will check for the updates which are available. So this is what is called as hyperlinking. Now let's get started hyperlinking on this particular calc worksheet. So if I want to create a hyperlink, I could just write any word, say if it is Google, or if I want to go to my CBSE website, or if I want to go to my Saga School website. So if I write CBSE over here, this is my word which I want to hyperlink to CBSE website. And this is the school website. Now, how do I create the hyperlink? You just keep your cursor over there on that particular cell where you want to create the hyperlink. Then you have one button over here This is hyperlink. On the toolbar, you will find one symbol for hyperlink, earth symbol with the chain, right? So that's one. Otherwise, you can insert a hyperlink from here. Go to insert in the menu bar, go to insert and then click on hyperlink. Now, the moment you click on this, you've got four options for hyperlinking. The first option is for hyperlinking a website, a web page. So if you already have a page created on your desktop, you can give that. Otherwise, in the target, you can give the name of that particular web page. Now, suppose I want this CBSE website to be linked with this particular cell. So we just type www.cbse.gov.in, and then you have one option over here, which is text. Now, this is the text which will appear over there. So I'm just typing it as CBSE website, and then I click on apply. Now, there are two more options which are available on this form. On this, the form, you want it as text or button. I'm just giving it as text. I'll show you the button also. So I click on apply and then I click close. So you find that this word, the text which I had given, that appears over here, www.cbse.gov.in is now hyperlinked to this particular text. Now let's do with the Saga School. So I keep my cursor over here and I go to insert, hyperlink. I type the website address over here, www.the sagerschool.org. And this time, instead of text, I will take button and I'll type it as school. Apply, close. So you find that now there is a button over here instead of the text. So I can click on this button. But right now, you will find that this button is not working. This button, if I'm going to click on this, it's not functioning. The reason is that right now it is in the design mode. When it is in the design mode, I can do changes in this particular button. I can resize it, I can reshape it, I can change the text and all those kind of things that can be done. But if I want this to be functional, you will find that on top over here, there is this forms control bar. From this forms control bar, there's one button called design mode on off. Right now the design mode is on, so it is allowing me to design this particular form. But if I keep the design mode off, now it is going to go into the functioning mode, the execution mode. So now let us see both of these hyperlinks. If I click on this www.cbse, this website, I click on that and it takes me to the CBSE website. I've gone there. And similarly, if I click on this school, which is a button, it takes me to the school's website. So that loads the school website. So like this, you can create the hyperlinks in your page. You can also create hyperlink to the sections. Now let's look at the other options. So this was about the website. So there is a second option, mail and news. You can even create a hyperlink. So the moment you're going to click on that particular word, it's going to open your Outlook Express or whichever the internet site which you have set for transferring of mails and all that, that can be done. Then you've got the third option, which is for document. So if you want any document to be associated with it, you can do that. If you want a new document to be opened, you can create a new document also. So let us look at the document now. Now, let's click on this target. See, what I've done is I have clicked on this document. I've clicked on this target. And from here, I've got various sheets available. Now, these are the various sheets which I've got in this particular document, which I can attach with. But if you want some other, you can go to that particular file and you can open that file. So this is 10A spreadsheet. I've taken that. Now I click on this target. So, and I go to the sheets. You can have associated with the range also. So I'm associating with the first sheet of this. Clicked on apply, close, and the text, go to sheet 1 of class 10A. I'm just keeping it text over here. I'm not creating a button over here. And then I click on close. So you will find that this particular word, this particular sentence over here is now hyperlinked, and it is asking me, this hyperlink is opening another file. Do you want to allow that? Say yes. So it's going to open that file for you and open the sheet 1. So that's about the document. Now we move on to the next one, creating a new document. So you can just click on create new document, click on new document. Now, whether you want to edit right now or you want to edit later on. So I want to edit it later. So I'll just click on edit later. Where do you want to create it? So this file, the name of the file and where you want to create it. So I'll just select the path for this particular file to be created in the E drive. In the E drive, I'm just creating hyperlink file. Now, what type of a file you want to create? Whether you want to create a text file, you want to create a spreadsheet, you want to create a presentation, drawing, whatever. These are the options which you have. So I want to create a text document. So I click on text document. Again, do you want to create a hyperlink button or text? So this time, let me create a button. So now I have created this. Now I come out of the design mode. I click on this particular button and it says this hyperlink is going to open this particular. Do you want to proceed? I say yes. So that the document has been created for me. Now I can just use it as I want. And it can be saved. You can, whatever you want to type and you want to save. And you will see that on top of this document, the name of the document is hyperlink.odt, the name which I gave while creating the hyperlink. Whatever you have typed in there will be there. See, yes, the text which I typed over there is still there. So this file, and I click on save. I'm saving it over here and I'm closing it. And again, when I go back and I click on this, it opens the document with all the text which I typed. So that's about the hyperlinking, hyperlinking various things. Now let's move on to the next topic which we have, that is setting up the linking to external data. Right. So there's another concept which you have, that is linking to external data. You have external data could be in the form of the tables which you have created or the range which you have created, as you can see over here. Now, from where do we create a link to the external data? You have to go to insert, and then you have to click on link to external data. Click on insert, click on link to external data. Once you click on that, it opens up this external data window for you. On this external data window, you have got to give the path of that particular website which you want to link over here. Say, for example, I want to link this particular thing to either, for the example, I can just take the school website or I'll take the CBSE website. Right. So I've typed over here. Now this has opened this particular import options for me, whether I want to automatically import or custom import. I'm just selecting the automatic import. The moment I click on that automatic, it picks up all the tables and then shows to me. Now I'm just going to click on HTML all. That means pick up all the content from there and then click on. Now you want to update. So if you click on this update every 60 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds. So after every 5 seconds or 10 seconds or 50 seconds, it's going to keep on updating it for you, right? But since there are not going to be so many updates over here, so I'm just keeping it as 60 seconds. So it is going to, now I click on OK, update all links, just click on yes. So you find that it has taken up all the tables which were there in that particular website. So mandatory public disclosure, about us, it has created all the hyperlinks for the tables, the tables which were there in that particular website, which I can see. So I can say, for example, if I want to go to the whichever art, so I click on that art and then it takes me to that particular information, that particular site. Fine. So all the things which were hyperlinked over there, they have been picked up and then they are provided to you. And if they are getting updated, then you will find that it is getting updated over here also. So that was about link to external data, this website, the hyperlinks. Now coming down to the table, the content in a particular spreadsheet. So a spreadsheet which you're trying to link with the external data, that particular spreadsheet should have a range specified. If there is no range specified, then you will not be able to see anything available over here. I've taken another sheet and then I'm just going to insert once again, and then I'm going to link to external data. And then I select that same grand total thing. Now I select, since there is only one range available, if I had 2-3 ranges, it will show me the names of those 2-3 ranges. But since I have only one range available, so I've just selected that one. And then suppose I want to change this, update this after every 5 seconds. So I just click on 5 seconds and then I click on OK. So it is going to create a link for me with that external data. So now this has been created. Now let's see what exactly it is. So I'm just going to keep this open over here. In the E drive, we had this grant which we linked with. So in the E drive, let me go to grand total. and open up that file also. And I will keep it on the side. So I've got two of the files open. This is the grand total file with which I've created that external link. And this is the original file on which I'm working right now. Fine. So now let me just show you the demonstration of this. Suppose over here in this grand total one, I have created this particular range, this range which you can see over here. Now, let me just save this file.
Files.
Yeah.
Sir, here, sir, there is no, sir, maths, science, SST, and the Saga school.
Yes. Okay. Let me clarify that also. See, what we are talking about, we are not talking about the hyperlinking to this particular sheet. We are only talking about hyperlinking to the range of data. See, what happened was, I created this particular range. I created this as a range. Okay. And I did not create a range of, say, I'll just show you once again if you want. See, over here in this particular file, in this grand total, I'm typing out, say, role. I'm typing out role and name. And I type out the number as 1, 2, 3, 4. And I type the name as A, B, C, and D. These are the names I've typed. Now, I need to specify the range for this. So you can specify the range of this by selecting it and then going to insert and then go to names and then define the range. So this is the way you define a range. Now, what is my range? My range is of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows and 2 columns. And I give the name for this particular range as new class range. And I add it. So now you find that there are 2 ranges which I've created. And I click on OK. If you want to create one more range, say, for example, this is marks. So this is my third range which I'm creating. So I have selected this, say, these 3 columns and these 4 or 5 rows. And after selecting all this, what is the procedure? I click on insert and then I go to names and then I go to define and define the name of the range. The moment you change in the grand total sheet, and depending upon whether you have created the update link over there or not, it is going to keep on updating it for you, right? So in whatever seconds you have given, it will update it in that. So the second method which I was talking about of creating the range, you select all this and then in this address name box over here, the name for that particular range. So now I've got 3 ranges over here. So it's going into that kind of the loop because this is linked. Both of them are linked. So it's trying to update every time. Now I'm updating the marks over here. I've entered the marks of this particular child, 70, 45, 34. What is happening? It's not updating it over there. What you need to do is just remember to save this. You save this particular file over here and you have already given that in 5 seconds, the other file should be updated. You see the changes over there? The marks of English have already come. Now I enter the marks for the other child also, 79, and then I click on save. The moment I save it, it's going to, in 5 seconds, it's going to automatically get updated over there. Now, suppose you want to share your document. Suppose you want this to be available with the other people on the same network. It cannot, this is of no use if you're working on an individual machine. If I'm working on an individual machine, this has got no use. But only when you're working on a network and there are other users who are associated with that network, you can go to this. You can just go to tools. You can go to tools and then go to share document. When you go to share document, you get the share dialog box. Click on the share this spreadsheet with other users. So all the users who are available on that network, they will be able to access your worksheet and work on that. But you have to remember one thing. The moment you click on share this spreadsheet with other users, there are certain things which are not allowed on this worksheet. What are those things? The things are like changing of attributes like fonts, color, and number format will not be allowed. Okay, you will not be allowed to change all that. You may not have some of the functionalities like charts and drawing objects. They will not be available to you. So these are certain things which will not be available when the document is shared. Like for example, if I click on share this and click on OK, it says the spreadsheet must be saved now to activate sharing mode. Yes. So I have clicked on yes, and it's going to start sharing it. See, the moment it has been shared, you will find that on top, there is an option which is coming, shared, external data file .ods shared. It is shared with the people who are on network. So if I've got someone else who is on the same network, say for example, the school network, and if they look into the shared documents, they will find this particular worksheet also coming in that shared documents. You may not be able to see the actual functioning of sharing right now because I don't have people on my network. This particular computer is not connected on the network. So you will not be able to see any sharing thing over here right now. And once I've finished sharing the file, once I've finished that work, I can again go to tools and then I can again click on share documents and click on the share this spreadsheet with others. Now this is not going to be shared. It is going to be unshared. Update all the links. Say yes. Disable sharing mode of a spreadsheet. Say yes. Update all the links. Yes. Now this has come back to the normal mode. You will find that on top, the bracket shared thing which was coming, now it is not indicating. So now this file is not a shared file. It's a normal file.